Hello to all my beautiful ballerinas. If you are watching this, I want to let you know that if you're in acro and jazz, I know that I keep saying this, and this is probably the last class that you're watching, because if you take hippity hop on Wednesdays, if you take acro, if you take jazz, I've been saying this over and over again, but I miss you more than I can even say. I miss dancing in the studio. I miss just seeing you every week, right? I miss your stories that you always want to tell me, and your new things that you want to show me. But hopefully with these videos, we can use them as a great tool that you can have, and that you can, you know, the nice part, I was saying this in jazz class, if you were just in jazz class with us, the nice thing about these videos is that you can keep dancing and you can keep watching them more than one time if you wanted to. So the stuff that we're doing and the exercises that we're doing, you know, we don't have a pause and rewind button when we're at the studio. You can ask questions and we can go over it again, but we don't have a pause and rewind button. You do now, right? So you can watch a bunch of times, and you can watch these videos a lot, and you can say, oh, let me see if I can try that one more time. I'm really having trouble with chaîné turns, or I'm really having trouble with pas de chasse. So let me see if I can watch Miss Heather do that over and over again, so I can work on those. You know, because I think I think I can do a PK turn, but I need extra practice on my pas de chasse. So I'm going to watch those a bunch of times over and over again. That is the nice part about this, okay? So we will do some floor exercises, some butterflies, some stretching. We will do our center floor exercises, like our plies and all of that. We'll do our port above the spider. We'll still do that. We'll do our tendu the tulip. We'll do our coupe the cricket. We'll do, you know, all of those exercises, so you can keep practicing those, because those are super important, because a lot of that stuff carries over to stuff that we do in our dance, or stuff that we do when we go across the floor, okay? We'll also break down a couple of things today, and then towards the end we'll go over your dance, okay? So that's kind of how we're gonna run things today, like the class, okay? So this is week 1 ballet. Week 1 of virtual ballet, okay? And we will, and I don't think I mentioned this in any of the other classes, but I'm going to try to do a virtual meeting, okay, where you would actually get to kind of see, we could kind of interact with each other a little bit. And I also am maybe planning a fun activity that you can do that I'll tell you about at the end of class today. And I'm going to start with my legs in front of me, and I'm going to stretch my legs right in front of me, and I'm just going to point my toes, and I'm going to flex my toes. So I'm going to point them up towards your ceiling, and I'm going to point them and flex them and point them and flex them and keep going. Now I'm going to try to do one at a time, one toe at a time. Who can do that? Nice job. Now I'm going to put some glue on the bottoms of my feet, and I'm going to put my feet in a butterfly, and I'm going to stick those feet right together so they're glued together. And I'm going to hold my ankles. Your ankles are right here, so I'm going to hold right above my ballet shoes on my ankles. Who can find their ankles? Okay, and I'm just going to take my nose, and I'm going to try to touch it to my toes, and that rhymes, right? So I'm going to put my nose to my toes, and I'm going to sit up nice and tall, and I'm going to shake my little butterfly wings, and I'm going to think of flying to Disney World, because that's like the happiest place on earth. So I'm going to pretend I'm flying to Disney World, and I'm not at home, and I'm going to take my nose one more time, and I'm going to try to touch my toes. And now I'm going to flap my wings. I would love to know where my little butterflies want to fly to. Nice, and I'm going to touch my nose to my toes one more time, and I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Nice and tall, and now I'm going to stretch one leg to the side, and I'm going to reach towards my leg. And now I'm going to switch my feet and go to the right side. Stretch towards the leg. Now I'm going to stretch my legs out in our straddle position, and I'm going to point my toes, and I'm just going to reach over. Reach, 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 all the way over. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You should feel some stretch in the side of your body. And now I'm going to stretch to the right. Feel that stretch in the side. I can feel it in my legs. All right, and now I'm going to come up and go to high fifth. Sit up nice, nice, nice and tall, and stretch my legs. And stretch my legs. And now I'm going to reach forward. Can we reach forward? Reach forward. Now I'm going to reach forward and reach up to fifth position, and I'm going to reach over one more time. Nice job. And reach over one more time. And up and over. And now reach over to the left. And over to the right. Nice job. And go back to butterfly one more time. And shake out those legs. Shake out those stretches. Nice job, girls. Nice job. Shake those legs out. Shake those legs out. Okay. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna do some center work, okay? So find a spot on your floor, make sure there's nothing around you. We're gonna do some center work. We're gonna do some plies, okay? So we're gonna do 4 plies in first position, and then we're going to do 4 plies in second position, okay? All right, so here we go. Feet in first position. Remember, if our feet are in first position, we can put our feet together and spread them apart, and it makes a V, right? Okay, arms in first position. We're going to plie 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now plie in second position. Plie. Arms are in second, right? 2, 3, 4. Nice job. Okay. Now remember, when we're doing our plies, how did we do? When we're doing our plies, if I turn to the side, right, my feet are in first position and I plie, my body is all straight, right? Straight up and down. I'm trying to make a straight line if I can. I'm not sticking my backside out, and I'm not leaning forward like this. Right? I'm trying to be as straight as possible. Stacking my blocks, right? Okay. So, let's do that one more time and try again. Now try really, really hard to make sure that we're straight, straight, straight. No sticking out the backside. Okay? All right, so 1, 4 plies, 2, 3, and 4. Nice job. Okay, second position. And 1. Arms are in second. 2, 3, and 4. All right, nice job. Go back to first position. We're going to try our tendus. So we're going to do 4 tendus to the side on the right, 4 tendus on the left, and then we're going to do our tendu, plie, tendu, close. We do that in our dance, right? Okay, so feet in first position, 4 tendus to the side. We're going to put our arms in second position, okay? Ready? And here we go. Tendu to the side. 2, 3, 4. And to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now tendu, arms in first, open plie in second, tendu, close in first. tendu, arms in first. Plie second, tendu, close in first. Good job. Okay, we are going to do our coupe the quicket. So our feet are in first position, our arms are in low fifth, and we are going to sway from side to side. So we're going to go to the right first. So arms in high fifth, and we're going to sway. Coupe the cricket. Good, and we go. Coupe passe, coupe first. Coupe passe, coupe first. Rub my legs together and I demi-plie. Good. Coupe the cricket. You know the song. Good job. Stretch those toes. Weave that port de bras. Good. 2 more. And here we go. First position. Coupe passe, coupe first. Coupe passe, coupe first. Rub my legs together and I demi-plie. One more time. Coupe the cricket. Nice job. Good. And coupe passe, coupe first. Coupe passe, coupe first. Rub my legs together and I demi-plie. Okay, we are going to do our port de bras the spider. So get ready. We're going to do our nice port de bras. So we're going to be here and we're going to go to the right first, right? So we're going to go here. Now remember, we want to reach. Port de bras the spider. Nice job. Port de bras. Look to our hands. Make those arms nice and big. Big. Reach. Stretch those toes. Nice job. One more. And we count our arms up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. I can put my arms in first and second, third and fourth and fifth. Open them up and bring them down. Port de bras all around. One more time. Reach. Port de bras the spider. Reach those arms big. Nice, and count those arms up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I can put my arms in first and second, third and fourth and fifth. Open them up, bring them down. Port de bras all around. Okay, my friends, we are going to work on our PK turns, okay? So this is where we go across the floor, so we're gonna work on our PK turns. So when we do our PK turns, let's leave our hands on our hips for now. We'll worry about the arms later, so let's get the feet down, okay? And the spotting, because the spotting is super important. So we are going to tendu to the front, and we are going to step on our straight leg. So our right leg is gonna step out. Our left leg is going to go up to back passe. We're going to put our foot down and we're going to come back around to tendu. So we are going to tendu to the front. We're going to step, passe, step down, tendu. Yes? What else is important? The other very important part is to spot, right? We talk about spotting all the time. So when we spot for our PK turn, we want to look over our shoulder. We want to take our head and look over our shoulder in the direction that we're going in, okay? Now, once we turn, we want to move our head to the other shoulder, and then we want to move it again in the direction we're going in. Now, what we say all the time in class is we pick a spot to look at and we try to look at that spot for as long as we can. So whether we pick a poster, well, you guys are a little bit shorter, so whether we pick the fire extinguisher spot or the shelf for the radio, or when we're going the other way towards the window, sometimes we pick the end of the curtain to look at, depending on how tall we are. So we always want to make sure that we're spotting. Spotting is super important, right? Okay. So we are tendu to the front. We're going to do a piqué turn to the right, and then we're going to do a piqué turn to the right, to the left. So quickly, it's going to look like this: piqué turn, right? Oop, don't wobble like I just did. Okay. Now we're going to go to the left. So tendu to the front. We're going to look over our shoulder, step, and turn. Yeah? Okay. Okay, now that we're all warmed up and we've done a few of our center exercises, we're going to spend a lot of time on our pirouettes today. We do one pirouette in our dance, and I know that I think March 7th was our last class, and when we were working on March 7th, I know that we were spending a lot of time on our pirouettes that day. And the reason we were spending a lot of time on our pirouettes is it's because it's probably the hardest thing that we do in our dance, right? Pirouettes are super, super tricky, okay? So we're gonna go over a couple of things that hopefully are gonna help us with our pirouettes so we can practice them and we can get a little bit better. Now, I will tell you that I want you to make sure that where you are right now, you have enough time, enough space around you where if you put your hands out like this, you can't touch any kind of furniture or anything that you're gonna bump into, okay? I want you to really make sure that you have enough space, you know? I have a table over here that's a little bit close to me, so I'm gonna move it over like this a little bit. It's holding my notebook that I'm using that has your dances all written out in it. I'm just gonna move it over a little bit because again, I just don't wanna be near anything around me that I might hit or knock into, okay? Now, I moved a lot of furniture in my house to have a big space just because I needed to be able to have a big space to record for you. You may not have a huge space, right? So I want you to make sure that nothing is around you that you're gonna bump into, okay? So we're gonna work on our pirouettes, and if you don't have enough space, you don't have to actually do the turn, okay? We can do the technical things leading up to the turn and still be able to get better at our pirouettes, right? Because all of these things are important, okay? So in our dance, we do our pirouette. We tendu our right leg first. So I believe, let me just check my notes. I think we're in first position. Yeah, so it's right after we do our coupe passe part. So we are in first position. We're gonna tendu our right leg, right? So we're gonna tendu our right leg, and when we tendu our right leg, again, I've said this 100 billion times probably. We wanna make sure when we tendu our leg, our tendu is nice and straight, and our foot is nice and pointed. And when we tendu from first, our arms are gonna go to second position, right? So here are my arms in second position. So I'm tenduing to the right and my arms are in second position. So arms in second. Now I'm gonna plie. When I plie, I'm gonna be in fourth position, okay? So I'm tenduing to the right and I'm putting my right foot in fourth position, okay? So now I'm in fourth position. Fourth position's a little bit tricky, right? It's a little it's definitely harder than first position, second position, right? Okay, so when I go to fourth position with my feet, my arms are gonna go from second position, and then my right arm is gonna also move. So my right arm's gonna move and my right foot is gonna move. My left foot is not moving because that's my supporting leg, okay? Right now that's my supporting leg. So it's not gonna move, okay? Now this right leg is gonna come to fourth position and now my arm is gonna come in front of me, right? In front of me here. So this arm is in first position, this arm is in second position, okay? You can think of it that way. So now I'm gonna plie. Now when I plie with my fourth position, I need to make sure, if I turn this way, I need to make sure when I plie with my fourth position, I'm not leaning forward and I'm not leaning backwards and my legs are not too straight, that I have a nice plie for my fourth position, okay? And I'm right in the middle. I don't want to be over this way with all my weight on this foot, and I don't want to be this way with all my weight on my back foot, okay? I want to be in the middle, nice and balanced, okay? So I'm in first position, I tendu to the right, I put my right leg in fourth position. Now, before we even do our pirouette, okay, before we even get to do the pirouette, I want to make sure we know that where our foot, and it passes through passe here, I want to make sure that our foot, when it's in passe, we go from tendu to our preparation in fourth position, and we go right up to passe. I want to make sure when our passe is up in our passe position, I am very, very balanced. So you can do a couple of things, right? Because our pirouette is tricky. So you can do a couple of things to help your pirouette, okay? One thing you can do is you can practice your balance in your passe, okay? You can do that a couple different ways, okay? I'm gonna use my wall. I can use my wall and I can have one hand on my wall and I can have the other foot in passe. This way, I can hold my passe position a little bit easier than being in the center of the floor. If I'm in the center of the floor now, see, I can get a little wobbly in the center of the floor, right? If I'm near my wall, if I happen to get wobbly, now I don't want to lean on my wall like this, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, because that's not doing anything to help you hold your passe. That's not helping you hold your passe. It's making your wall hold your passe. We don't want your wall to hold your passe. But if you need a little bit of something to kind of touch, to keep your balance a little bit, you can use the wall. Now again, don't do this. Your wall is not holding your passe. Your core is holding your passe. Now we talked about this in acro class because your core is very important in acro, right? Your core is very important in dance in general. If you have a strong core, you're gonna find that things are easier. But for acro, we talked about it a lot because that helps your bridges, it helps your handstands and all of that different stuff. So your core, or the middle of you, is gonna come up a lot, okay? So the more that we strengthen that, the better that we're gonna be able to do a lot of things, okay? So when you are holding the wall but not letting the wall hold you, you are able to get a better balance on your passe, okay? So when you go to the center of the floor to help to practice your passe or practice your pirouette, you can be a little bit more, when you come from this preparation position, you can be a little bit more steady when you hold that passe, okay? And the more you practice holding your passe, whether you're using the wall to help you, or you can maybe hold on to a chair to help you, the more that you do that and the more that you practice that, the more that when you get to the middle of the floor, and you don't use the wall or you don't use a chair, the longer you're going to be able to hold that passe, because muscle memory. What is muscle memory? I know we've said it. It's when your muscles remember things, right? The more you do things, the more your muscles are going to remember how to do those things. And they're going to remember how they need to, exactly what they need to do to be able to do whatever your brain is telling them to do, okay? The more you do it. Just like the more we point our feet, the more we're going to know how to point our feet and what that feels like, right? Okay, so for our pirouette, we are going to just, today, we're not even going to turn with our pirouette today. We're not even going to do our turns. We're just going to do our tendu, our preparation and plie fourth position plie, and our passe. That's it. And then we're going to land in our lunge like we normally land. We are not going to do our turn. We are just going to work on the stuff that leads up to the turn, okay? Because that's just as important, if not more important, than actually doing the turn, okay? Is the technique of all this stuff to lead up to the turn. So we're in first position in our dance. Our arms are in low fifth. We're going to open. Our arms are in second position. We're tenduing our right foot. We're plieing our right foot, fourth position. And our arms, one is in first. This arm is in second. We are going to go to first. Our arms are going to go to first position. So this arm is going to come in. We're in first position, and we're going to go to passe. Now, in your pirouette, you go to releve with your passe, right? Now, right now, we're staying on a flat foot. If you think that you're able to balance your passe, you can rise up and go to releve. So we can do passe and rise up and go to releve. Now, the longer you can hold that passe and releve, the better. Okay? So again, we can use our wall, and if we're stable here, we're on our flat foot, and we can rise up and releve, we can do that on here too, right? The more we do these things, the easier they're going to get, okay? So we're going to, again, our pirouette. So we're going to, in first position, we're going to tendu, preparation, fourth position plie, and we're going to go to passe. Yeah? Okay. We're going to try the other side too. So now we're going to tendu our left foot. So we're in first position. We're going to tendu left, fourth position, and passe. Whoop. See? Again, even I wobble, right? Everybody wobbles sometimes. Okay? All right. So we're first position, tendu, plie, passe. Okay. So this ballet dance, we're gonna do your dance now. We're gonna go over it with no music. This ballet dance is Shine. Is called Shine, and it's from the Tinkerbell movie. You know what? Let me check. I think it's from the first one, but again, you never know. Sometimes I don't know my Tinkerbell movies. So this is Shine from the original Tinkerbell movie. It's a green picture. It's on Apple Music. I have not looked on YouTube for this one. I don't know if it's on YouTube. It's definitely on Apple Music. That's how I play it. iTunes, whatever you want to call it. If you have that, again, I'm definitely going to work on getting them their music so their timing is right and they can practice with the music. But for the time being, if you want to look it up, you could always search it on YouTube. It's from a movie, so it very well may be on YouTube. There's a high probability of that. But anyway, It is Shine from the Tinkerbell movie. So, girls, we know that we started a nice little V. So we started a nice little V, and there's 10 of us in this class. And we start off stage, right? So we start off stage. I am going to grab a dot. Because I know we use our dot. So I am going to grab a dot because I know that one of the first things we do is run around our dot. So I'm just going to grab a dot so I know where I need to kind of go to. It's my go-to spot. So I'm going to start off stage here. And we are going to run when the music starts. We do our nice ballet run. We run around our dot. And we get on our dot, and we are in first position, and our arms come down very nice down to low fifth. Now, I'm just going to push over a little bit so that way, okay, here we go. So our arms are in low fifth. Now, when the music starts, we run for, I think it's an 8 count, and we drop our arms nice, port de bras. Our feet are in first position. Now, when the music starts, when the lady starts singing, we do tendu to the right, demi-plie, tendu and close, tendu, demi-plie, tendu and close. Now, let's go over that one more time so we can get our arms right too, okay? Because we do this tendu, plie, tendu, and close. That's part of our tendu, the tulip exercise. So I know that you guys are familiar with that. I know that you know that. We do that very well. But let's try to put our arms and our legs all together in one happy ballerina package, okay? So when we tendu to the right, our arms are in low fifth. We're going to go to first position when we tendu. We're going to open to second position when we plie. We're going to close to low fifth. Then when we go to the left, we're going to open to first, open to second when we plie, and down to low fifth. Yeah? Okay, so that's tendu, plie, tendu, in, tendu, plie, tendu, in. Then we sway like a weeping willow tree, right? We talk about the weeping willow tree that has the leaves and branches that kind of come down and they sway in the wind like this. Well, we're going to sway up. We're going to go to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Yeah? And then from there, we do our coupe, passe, coupe first. So our arms are in low fifth. We do coupe, passe, coupe first, coupe, passe, coupe first. This is where our pirouette comes in. Open, plie, do your pirouette, and land. Yeah? After we land our pirouette, so we land our pirouette in a lunge, we turn around and down. Now, this is where we run and change spots. So we are running which way are we running? We are running this way. So we're running, we're changing spots. Now I'm in my new spot. Once we're in our new spot, pique arabesque, chasse, pique arabesque. Yes? So we go to the right first, pique arabesque, chasse, pique arabesque, chasse. Yeah? And we're back to our dot when we chasse. Now we open with our port de bras. We go through first. We go through every one of the 5 positions. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, open and down. Okay. Now, we push our arm to the right corner, to the left corner. So this part is a little tricky because we do this on an angle. So we push to the right, to the left, close in fifth, We pas de chat and close in fifth. Now we go to the left, to the right, close in fifth, pas de chat, close in fifth. Okay, and I believe that is where we ended. All right, that was a super refresher, so let's do that one more time. A little more fluid this time. So we start off stage, we run on stage around our dot, we put our arms nice and down and low fifth, we do tendu, plie, tendu and close, tendu, plie, tendu and close. We sway like a weeping willow. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do coupe, passe, coupe, first, coupe, passe, coupe, first. We do tendu, preparation. We do pirouette, land, turn around, and down. Nice, and then this is where we switch our spots. So run, 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 run. Switch your spots. And here, and we do piqué arabesque, chassé, arabesque, chassé, and back on your dot. We open our quarter bras first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and open, and we push to the right, to the left, close in fifth, pas de chat, close in fifth, to the left, to the right, close in fifth, pas de chat, right, left, and close. Okay, great job. Okay, so great job today. Great job today. I'm sure we all did a great job. We have so many ballerinas in this class. You guys do such a good job paying attention in class, so I'm sure you did a great job paying attention to the video. Again, the good news about the video is you can watch it as many times as you want, okay? So this is week 1 class, okay? Next week, on week 2 class, we're definitely going to go over our dances again, and we're probably going to add a little bit too if we can, okay? So we're definitely going to add a little bit, okay? Don't worry about it. Learn it as best you can, and then we're going to come back and have questions. We're going to definitely have questions, okay? Now, what I would love for you to do, if your parents videoed you dancing along with the video, or if they took pictures of you, if you have your leggings on and a t-shirt, or if you wanted to put your dance outfit on while you're doing it, hopefully they can send us those pictures. We would love to see them. And I will see you in the week 2 video. We are definitely going to get a web type meeting going. So you definitely need to ask your parents for help with that, but hopefully we can get that going for you. And one more thing, because I'm sure we did a fabulous job today. I would love it if you could find me an object in your house that begins with B for ballet, and an object in your house that begins with P for piqué turn, or passe, or piqué arabesque, or pirouette. Okay? I would love for you to find me 2 objects in your house, one that begins with a B and one that begins with a P. And I would love for you to try to remember what ballet words begin with the letter P. Okay? Hopefully you can do that. All right. Have a good week.